colleagues, I strongly oppose House Bill 4991. In fact, I'm appalled by this legislation. You know, I guess it's fitting that on the same day we're expanding gaming across the state, we're playing a shell game here on the House floor, deceiving voters just like this legislature did with lottery money. Games are fun, but this one is a huge, huge loss for our schools. Our schools are overcrowded. Our teachers are underpaid and paying for supplies out of their own pocketbooks. We can't afford the literacy coaches and programs we mandated without taking away from other areas. This body passed a failed accountability system instead of doing what top states do: invest in proven supports like teacher development, smaller classrooms, and wraparound services. This bill robs us of the ability to make the investments we need in our schools and the investments that our voters intended. We've had 2 studies, as was mentioned previously, conducted by nonpartisan business leaders and experts that unequivocally stated that we are underfunding our schools by as much as $2,000 per student. This bill takes away even more of that needed money, money that was rightly targeted into the school aid fund. Some will say it only offsets projections of increases for internet sales, but that is where the shell game begins. Supporters, I'm sorry, this is not new money. This is not revenue neutral. This is revenue reallocated, taking it from our schools and sending it elsewhere. This money used to be generated from purchases that happened down the street, and now they happen from our phone. The change in where shopping happens shouldn't change how those taxes are allocated to our classrooms. Our kids deserve those resources. In the first 2 years, the shell game would have dramatic effect. Petoskey Public Schools would lose out on more than $600,000. Rochester Community Schools, $3.25 million. Farmington, the schools in my district, $2 million. Clarkston, $1.8 million. Brighton, $1.7 million. You know, and I'm sad, I'm really sad, that just a few hours after hearing how we need to work together and to be more civil, we are moving a bill that is anything but. Civility is not just refraining from personal attacks or not using our inside voices. Civility is also showing respect for each other, for our institutions, and our voters. Civility is not hijacking our members' bills and turning it into a major piece of legislation in the last hours of session. Civility is respecting the will of the voters by honoring the intent of how to fund our schools. Civility is working together to make this bill better by engaging members from both parties to find real solutions for our most challenging problems. This bill, it's an affront to our kids, to our future, and to our voters. It's a sad way to end the 99th legislature. We had an opportunity to invest in our children, our future workers, and our future economy. And this bill blows that opportunity. Mr. Speaker, I urge a no vote on House Bill 4991.